Hello, this is Labake from Startup Mentorship Hub, and then today I wanted to actually discuss about something totally different, something quite different from what I usually do on Startup Mentorship Hub. And then I know that times are really uncertain now. A lot of people are really out of work. People are trying to just survive. And then if you have a job right now, I think you are like one of like the lucky ones. One of the lucky ones that if you have a business that is making money right now, I think you have, whether you're making money or you're not making money, you have every reason, every single reason to really be thankful. Like thankful for even breath. And if you have lost a loved one, my condolence to everyone out there who knows somebody or who is related or have a friend who has lost someone and all of that. And then today I was going to talk about navigating uncertainities. When the lockdown started, I was thinking, okay, maybe it's just going to be one week, and after 1 week, everything's going to be fine, or maybe 2 weeks max. But then this is almost a month that I've been at home with my family. I know it could be sometimes frustrating and all, but I wanted to say to people out there, people who are part of our community, and if you're not even part of a community, it's just an encouragement to everyone out there right now that uncertainty is not something that anybody would have thought or any person can really navigate. But I feel that a word of encouragement to one or two people out there might just go a long way. And then, okay, so first of all, I'm going to address the idea or the thought of wanting to be in control of everything. Honestly, you can't be in control, and that's the truth. You just have to let go and trust, and then trust that the process would be fine. And another thing is you need to accept that this situation and this circumstances is actually beyond you at the moment. But you can plan, rather than just wake up and not do anything. This is the time for you to plan and then say, okay, for 1 or 2 months when the lockdown is over, this is what I want to do. I've actually engaged in a couple of like online courses and all. Yes, I still, even with all the degrees and all, I still try to do self-development, personal development, and do all of that. But another thing is you don't want to put yourself under the pressure of being productive. You have to be productive. I think recently I know a couple of people they run marathon Instagram live, and I'm not against anything. I don't have anything against having an Instagram live, but what's the purpose? Is it just for you to be seen, or you want to feel like you're relevant now that everyone is at home every 24/7? I know people who are on Instagram live, but you really need to ask yourself that, are you being productive with what you're doing? And then you also need to acknowledge that things are going to be stable. It might take a while. It might take a while. It might take a while. That's the truth. But you need to understand that things are going to get better. You have to have a positive attitude in doing that. Another thing is, remember to relax. Don't just be so consumed by wanting to be productive that you forget to take a break here and there. Take a break, Netflix and chill, read a book, try to eat healthy. I know now it could be very tempting for you to just grab a bag of chips, which I try to do. But what I do is I try to measure like a portion of the bag of chips, and not just like take everything and then just eat and drink and be merry have no worry for tomorrow and all of that. You have to do a lot of portion control and exercise, discipline in whatever it is that you're eating. You can also take a walk. There's nothing wrong for you to take a walk. Take a walk, in the park or anything. You also need to get perspective. You need to know, okay, once this lockdown is over, what are my plans? I'm planning to shoot like my full online course. I know it's taking forever. When I started this year, I started a part, but now I've just been so lazy. Yes, sometimes I procrastinate as well. I'm not perfect and all, but you need to have perspective and then say, okay, for people who are out of jobs, I think now is time to reflect. I know a lot of people, you've contemplated on starting your own business and all of that, but now that you're being forced to go, it's a moment of reflection, and then you can just take a deep reflection and say, okay, what was it that I wanted to do before? Some of us we have dreams, we have so much aspiration, but because we feel that I'm committed to certain things, I can't make certain decisions. But right now there are no commitment. So another aspect is you need to take a challenge. There's so many challenges that I've signed up for this year. I remember I signed up for the Mel Robbins Best Decade Ever Challenge, and I started, and it was quite really nice. It was a reflection of what has happened to you in the last 10 years and what you plan to do in the next 10 years. I mean, I really never thought about 10 years, like planning a decade, but it gives me like a deep reflection of what to expect in terms of your finances, your family commitment and all of that. So it's good to take a challenge. There are a lot of all this online challenge. I know everybody's selling, everyone is just taking advantage right now. Like my email is full with emails on everyone trying to use COVID-19 to sell. There's nothing bad with that. I mean, for a business person, there's no sentiment. People want to make money. Bills are there, taxes are there, a lot of things are there, but there's an extent to which people just get to overdo it. And even right now, I've signed up, I've unsubscribed from a lot of newsletters. Just know what you want and then take the responsibility and then go for it. Another thing is you need to understand that you need to write down what your dreams and your goals are. I'm also talking to myself as I'm recording these videos. I know I procrastinated so much this year. Whenever I wake up, I'm like, tomorrow I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But today I've just taken up the responsibility and said to myself that, Labi, these are the goals that I set this year, and I am actually going to make I'm going to make sure that every single day I do something that contributes to that goal, which is great. So you need to write it down, write what you want, even before this lockdown and after this lockdown. So wrapping up, I think I've said quite a lot. It's important that you survive. It's important you survive in this time of uncertainty, and at the end of the day you need to know that this is not the end. This is not the end. It's not the end of the world. And here is my encouragement to you. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. I do a lot of prayer. I'm a Christian. I do a lot of prayers. I do a lot of meditation, and that has really helped me at this time. Try to find people, reach out to your families, check up on them and all, and just make sure that you're being positive at this time. And I hope to catch up. I hope to talk to members of the community, founders, people who have ideas. And also that this time I hope that you're able to come up with something productive and say, okay, when I was in isolation, this is what I was able to achieve and all. Alright, until next time, see you. I remain Labaket Ava, and see you. Bye.